Oh, well hello there. It's me. I'm nobody.
Boom shakalaka, here comes the spirit man.
Are you tired of getting stepped on, chomped on, grinded into a pulp, and then spit out?
Hot tooth.
And then being knocked over like you've been hit with a giant wrecking ball?
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Well, you're in luck, my dudes, because I'm gonna help you out. I guarantee you, if you haven't been using Iron Eye, try it, and you'll have better luck fighting that gaping jaw. At least until Thursday, when we get the upgraded version of sentient pests. That's gonna be a whole new nightmare altogether. Well, anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe, because it's free and it really helps me out, and I really do appreciate all the support. Let's go beat the gaping jaw. Upgraded version. Okay, bye. The reason why Iron Eye is such a OP character is not because of the damage he does with his bow.
Why?
Yes, he can be a menace with that thing, but when you get to a higher level, he can find high-powered gear from pretty much anywhere. I've found that there are some hot spots through the map that you can hit to be more likely to get a legendary weapon. His bow is his main weapon, yes, but it's like a side weapon, to tell the truth. And when you're on your expedition, you're on the hunt to find that main weapon. Whether it be a katana, you know, Rivers of Blood, Vike's War Spear, or even the Giant's Whip. All you need is a weapon that does a lot of damage in little time. That way, when you knock your prey out to get the critical, you can hit them with that Ash of War and take out as much health as you can before they, get up. And then you go right back to stinging them with your arrows. Slap on the Night of the Wise relic to add poison to your arrows. And when they do get poisoned, your attack power will increase. Equip the Grand Luminous Scene. That way you can hit every Evergel on your way to the main boss, and your power will increase for every Evergel prisoner that you defeat. And you also get treasure marked on the map, which some of it can be really good, and you can get it sometimes really early on in the game. Like I got Vike's War Spear at level 3. And then have Knight of the Lord, which adds affinity every time you switch weapons, which also boosts the attack power of that added affinity. And also it boosts your attack power just by switching those weapons. Adel can be defeated with just the bow and arrows, but it's a lot easier if you get a nice overpowered weapon to take with you on your journey. Entering the fight, he's gonna bust out of the ground and do a devastating ground attack that if you don't jump or roll out of the way, it can really mess you up. So what I do is I instantly use my ultimate ability, which makes me invincible until I get done with my ability. After that, I crawl up underneath him and I use whatever weapon I picked up for the journey to cause as much damage as I can. Trying to get as much stagger built up as I can before I unleash a chain of poison arrows into his cranium. After that, I just wait and dodge appropriately, trying to always stay behind him, especially when he does his double grab attack. Roll out of the way and just keep repeating the process until he staggers. After he staggers, you can run up and use your Ash of War to get as much damage in as possible. A bleed weapon is really useful in this type of situation. But if you don't have something that's powerful as a bleed weapon, or something that can cause a tremendous amount of damage in little time, just do as much damage as you can before going for the critical. But after you get him down to about 75% health, he will go into a rage mode, where he teleports and casts lightning all over the place. At this point, you want to run away from him and get to the edge of the map, so when he summons his tornado, you can jump up on his spirit spring and meet him in the middle. This gives you a closed off space, a little arena to fight in, but just keep dodging his attacks, try to stick behind him, and stay out of the tornado, because that thing will cause damage over time. When he runs into the tornado, just stay where you are, he will come back. And that's a good rule to follow in this fight. Do not chase him because he will always come back to you. He is designed that way. You always want to wait for your power up to be active before actually trying to engage up close and personal. Wait until he charges you and then get behind him with your ability. He has a lot of attacks. Most of them are just charging forward. And he has a roar attack, which does no damage. It just stuns you for a little bit. The way I like to fight him is I like to knock him out as soon as possible. And when I do, I use one of those OP weapons I picked up along the way. Like in this case, I have Moog's pitchfork. And when he's knocked out, I just use the Ash of War on him as many times as possible. When he goes into his phase 2, it's good to be as far away from him as possible unless you're another character, which you can knock him out of his transformation, but it's pretty hard to do. The best way to do it is stay on the outside edge and wait for the spirit springs to shoot up. Make sure your ability is charged so when you go down there and meet him face to face, you can get behind him really easily. Make sure he's always poisoned and always be trying to knock him out. Don't worry, you will make mistakes, but hopefully, in the end, you'll murder him and be victorious. When working alone, you can control the pace of the fight, but working with randoms or working in a group, it's hard to know where he's gonna strike next if he's, focusing on somebody else and then just suddenly lunges at you. So always have your ability ready to be able to dodge and get behind him at a moment's notice. As you see here, he does 2 chomp attacks and then a lunge. So make sure you're sticking behind him as much as possible. When he does his slams, just roll out of the way, try to stay out from in front of him, and dodge before the ground actually blows up. Like I said, when you stun him, get as much damage in as possible with that weapon that you picked up along the way. When he starts freaking out like that, you need to run out to the outside edge as fast as possible. Avoid all the little lightning strikes if you can, and get up that spirit spring ASAP. Now your ability should be ready, so just focus on him until he focuses on you. He will run away outside the tornado a couple times and come back and charge you again. That's when you use your ability to get behind him and dodge off his attacks. If you can help it, try not to use your ability, but if you know you're about to get chomped on, use it as soon as possible. Just keep applying poison and keep getting that damage in. Right here he does that 3 slam attack on the ground. You want to either be on the outside edges where the attack won't get you, or you need to roll them or jump them just right. His attacks are repetitive and they're really easy to learn. You just have to take the time to do that. When he does his big lightning attack, you can either break him out of it if you're a different character, or you can run or die like me, but hopefully you have a winding grace that will bring you back to life, or your friends to bring you back to life, either one. From there on out, it's just a repeat of the same cycles he has been doing this whole time. So just dodge, 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 use your ability to get away from those head-on attacks, and hopefully you will take him down. I won't say with little effort, because it takes a lot of effort and a lot of focus. Hopefully this helps you. Well, that's pretty much it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And until next time, have fun, my dudes. Okay, bye.
Did you enjoy this video? Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And if you get but hurt, always remember that this is mostly jokes with a little seriousness sprinkled in between. Remember to have fun and subscribe now to join the Nobody Army. I promise you will not be disappointed. Thank you for watching, my tarnished, and we will see you next time.
Like and subscribe or I'll deathlight you in your sleep. This message has been approved by the Mayor of Froggytown.